Welcome back, folks. So at the end of the last session, okay, so the last VOD ended kind of awkwardly because I lost my internet connection. So I actually, fortunately, had saved pretty much right around that same time. So I just quit the game and went back to the beginning of this level here. So we're just going to kind of blaze through the beginning of the level, and until we get up to a scripted dialogue, and that's when at that point we'll be caught up. Oh, I forgot this one was the special treasure chest. Hey, Chris. Oh, Blade Griff. You played this. You played the city track at your DJ show. I listened to the set list, but I don't think I recognized it. But then again, I hadn't actually been to this area yet. I think it would be interesting if a link hit also triggered boost status. I've had a few unison attacks. Only one, like so I've done the unison attack with Joker and Murakami, and the one with Chie and Anne. Both in the quests when they unlock it, and then I got one unison attack with Chie and Anne during the dinosaur boss fight, but you can't trigger them automatically. As far as I know, they're random. It is very fun when they come out, though. They've got really good animations. Yeah, it is. I'll check next time I see it. They're in Persona 4, 3 and 4 as well, if I'm not mistaken. I know they're in 4. So this skill we just got is a straight upgrade. I think we're probably going to have one more character level up. This is all going to be, for a minute, it's going to be like redo. So I actually have like some shadows whose weaknesses I don't have on record anymore because I had to reset my save. Ooh, we got a weakness hit. The guys with the crowns are going to be called Mayas, I think. But I'll double check. Maya is like a race, though it's like a type, not their specific name. Let's see here. I want to say dishonest. That might not be exactly right. Oh, vanity. So it's a vain Maya. I'm not sure what they're called in the English translations, but that's something similar. I really like these like splash damage attacks. And I really want to find a weakness on this guy in the back. We're dropping the normal non-physical or non-elemental link attack so we can get double link and triple link on the same guy. which is kind of overkill, but theoretically very good if you can get some follow-up attacks going on. Okay, so as soon as we go through here, I think we're gonna have a little scripted event. Okay, so Ryuji says, something's on the ground. Is this a handgun? Is it a real, is this the real deal? Or, I think I've seen this somewhere before. I've seen something like this somewhere before. I feel like I've seen it too, just recently. Hold up. That's an evoker, isn't it? Evoker. Isn't that what you use to summon your persona? That's right, see? It says C's on the side. My evoker is right here, so this must be one of my allies. Your allies are inside this movie? I guess. I don't know who else is I don't know who else's it would be. He says, let's see. I think he says like, oh yeah, they won't be able to summon their personas without this, will they? Isn't that pretty bad? Like, isn't that bad news? It must have fallen when they were fighting a, enemy. I hope you're alright, everybody. She says, hey, don't make that kind of face. Hanamura was fine when we found him, wasn't he? I'm sure we'll find your allies, right? Of course we will. He says, please, yeah. He says, we're on the case, please put your trust in us. And the Phantom Thieves, it's not just the Phantom Thieves. The Special Investigation Team is on the case too. She says, everyone, thank you so much, you made me feel a lot better. He says, your allies are probably searching for you too. We should hurry up and go find them. We got an item that resurrects one ally with full HP. That's really nice. There are a lot of these roundabout paths. I wonder if, like, I'm sort of expecting them to spell something out. I hadn't thought about that. I bet they will definitely do something with that though. I wonder if that guy doesn't have any weaknesses, actually. I think the only thing we haven't hit him yet with is Curse. We got Koga for Naoto, our medium level bless spell. So we're gonna drop Koha, obviously. I feel like each character has way more skills than they did in Persona Q1, which is I'm definitely fine with. Rise is getting a strange or a strong reading from opposite this door. She is freaking out. She's like, "Oh, what should we do?" What kind? Wait, what do you mean by a strong reading? She says, "I felt this before." Oh, it's like that time. It feels like the time when we found Narukami and Hamuko. So it must be her allies, right? That's not all I'm sensing though. I'm getting another reading too. Morgana says, I'm kinda interested. What should we do, Joker? I mean, I think we should go through. Let's do it. Here we go. Okay, so Iori, I think she's talking to Junpei, so I'm gonna have to learn all of their names in Japan, or how they're written in Japanese. Hopefully won't be too bad. She says, Iori, they're over, or like... Oh, an enemy, it might be like right on top of them. She says, be careful. He's like, surely you don't think you can take me on, do you? Boy, this isn't time to joke around. This one looks serious. Let's see. She says, "Oh, it's so tenacious." I'm not sure what Kiri is. Oh, okay. Don't you know when to quit? Let's see. So when... Oh, okay, there's, she says there's still reinforcements coming, it's no good. It's an interesting word. An alien. He's saying we're aliens or we're outsiders. Okay, so he says we must purge the outsiders. Nachi ga akanzo. Akan is like a baby. I don't know what he's saying. Oh, irregular. Interesting. They wrote it in a different way than I would have expected. So he's saying, purge the outsider, purge the irregular. He's like, I'm not gonna lose in a place like this. Yamada-kun, it's dangerous. Tairyoku. Like, Tairyoku. She's saying, like, be careful of your body, I guess, but it's like, don't exert yourself, I think. He's like, this is as bad as ever. As bad, I don't know, as bad as ever. We're definitely not in a favorable position. Karma is making the barky noises. She says, everyone. Wait, who are you? Who are you all? Introductions can wait. For now, we're here to help, I guess. Everyone, are you okay? Cocoa. I think he's like, we have to take them on here. Who are you? Bark, bark. Let's see. I think she's saying, leave it to us for now. Who are these masked people? He's like, I have no idea. I always love Junpei's faces. No need to fear, they're Persona users too. They're my new allies. Or my allies. Huh? Personas, you say? I feel like there's going to be reinforcements, so I don't want to throw a bind on just yet. He resists physical, that's no good. But he's got no, like, barely any health. Okay. Oh, that was a sweet animation. Is that really it? I thought it was gonna be like a little mini boss. Well, I mean, I guess we did blast him to smithereens. Well, that was unexpectedly easy, I think, is what she's saying. Let's see. Oh yeah. Just like beating up shadows just like ever. Just like always, rather. She's like, I did my best too, I guess. It's nice of you to think so, even if you weren't in the party. Yeah, he says. Anyway, I'm glad that's over. It went a lot faster than I expected. Let's see. Let's go meet up with your friends. It's all thanks to you guys. Let's see. She says thank you. Basically, like she's thanking us very politely, and she says basically they found themselves in this unfamiliar world and then everything went bad. She says, everyone, you can feel at ease now. I'm sure you must have been worried, I guess. He says, alright, so here we go. He says, so do you go to Gekko-kan? Are you a student at Gekko-kan? What are you talking about, Junpei? Huh? You know my name? I always figured I would have a lot of fans, but I never actually. It's like I always figured I should have a lot of fans, but I never thought I did. Huh? She says, yeah, I don't get the feeling that this girl is a fan of yours. Ooh, I like this remix, or this rearrange. What is this song? Time. This is Time. This is a remix of Time. I really like it. Yeah, okay, so either he's hanging back or maybe we're gonna have to find him too. Okay, so let's see. I think Shinjiro is saying, so you're like, he's like, so you're a Persona user too, huh? Are you some kind of new group member? Mitsuru says, no, I've never heard of any new member. This is a very strange, he's like, this is a very strange atmosphere. It seems like you don't both know each other, I guess. Okay, so let's see. That girl, she has a C's armband. And it looks like the real deal. Let's see. What, yeah, what the heck is going on? She doesn't seem like an enemy. Everyone, what are you talking about? And more importantly, where is Igus? She's not with you? You know Igus too? What do you mean I know her? She's our ally, isn't she? She says, it's not that I'm not grateful for you saving us, but you, all of you, who the heck are you? Oi, what's going on here? I wonder if it's the... something having to do with the movie? And this is... this is like they don't know her at all? She's like, I don't get it. I know all of you. Sorry. I don't know what he said. Couldn't read it. Let's see. I think she's saying this might not be the best place to be talking. Wouldn't it be better to get out of the movie first before we have our conversation? He says, roger that. He says it's a good idea to go back to the theater, and also he's hungry. She says, hold on a second, we haven't said we were going anywhere with you. Alright, let's see. Okay, are you suspicious of us? We're not suspicious people. Or, it's alright, just come. Ikarakoi. You idiot. That's even more suspicious. You gotta be more gentle. I understood. Let's go. I understand, rather. Senpai. Okay, yeah, she says they're Persona users. Let's see. They're Persona users, and we owe them one. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so she says, even that aside, I believe them. Or I trust them. Yeah, I trust them. In any case, we have no other leads. We don't know where else we would go. And he says, yeah, we would definitely do well to get some data. And what about Aegis? Okay, so Aegis is with the leader, is with Minato. They got separated from the rest of the group. Huh? Your leader? Yeah, come to mention it, he's not here. Like, so you wouldn't have seen him. That's not what I'm talking about. Commuter? Okay, yeah, he says this is pretty complicated. This is getting pretty complicated, isn't it? Okay, yeah, we can talk more once we get back to the theater. Let's see. It's just thanks, I'm in your debt. Or we're in your debt. There's still a lot we don't know. And let's see. There's still a lot we don't know and a lot we have to do. Let's see. We haven't even been able to stop for a moment to catch our breath. I think she's like, I'd like to keep the conversation short. Yeah, okay. Anne also says we should definitely head back first. Okay, she says I'm sorry for pushing the subject. Let's go. Whoa, it really is a movie theater. I didn't believe it. Yeah, I didn't believe it, but we were in a movie, weren't we? Sheesh, what could this possibly mean? Oh yes, how did we get into a situation like this? He's like, hey, there's no point getting frustrated. Our first priority should be hunting down our gone without a trace Aegis and leader. I know. Let's see. Kihaijin? Okay, so she says, I'd like to meet your manager. I'd like to meet the manager of this theater. Please introduce me. Sure, I'll introduce you. Oops. Did I press the wrong button? Okay, so she says the managers are Nagi-san and Hikari-chan. They've both been trapped in here. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Nagi. I think she says like there may be other people you've already met. I'm not sure. If there's anything I can do to make your stay with us more pleasant or whatever, please let me know. She says, thank you, I appreciate that. We'll be in your care as we keep Meiwaku. Oh, I'm sorry for imposing, I guess. Are you Hikari-chan? Yes, nice to meet you. Yeah, I wonder. She says, are you all her friends? Or she kind of trails off, but are you all her allies, right? Well, that's what I was expecting. However, it seems like none of us know her. I personally have no memory of her at all. But somehow, she knows all of our names. I don't understand it at all. I don't think that she's lying. She has the yeah, her armband and her evoker are both genuine, and she even knew about Aegis without, obviously Aegis isn't in the party. Ninchi sonzai. It's a new word for me, I think. Oh, ninchi. Two new words, maybe. Is it possible? She might be talking about like the cognitive world, but I'm not sure. Yeah, okay, so he says no, this isn't Mementos nor a palace. It's a different world from Mementos and a palace. I think the possibility is pretty low. This is making my head hurt. Does anyone have a summary? Oteaga Samurai. Oteage. She says, I'm not sure what the samurai bit is. So throwing up your hands. She says, just like Junpei would say, I have to throw up my hands like a samurai. He says that's one of my full body gags, like full body jokes. What does it mean? どういう意味? Or お手上げ侍?
はいはい。時間と記憶の無駄だから別に知らなくていいよ。
Yukari says it doesn't mean anything. It's just something you play along with, I guess.
いいか、まさしくこういう時に使うんだよ。
He says, what do you mean by that? Surely this is the correct time to use that particular phrase. I'm really wondering what this, if this gag has like a translated. Yeah, I'm trying to think if this gag is like translated into something else in the English version of Persona 3. But then again, like I only played Persona 3 Portable, so I never saw him do like these poses. He says if you get bullied by Yukari, then you do the hands up samurai move. The Y pose samurai. Kudarana. So annoying.
しかしお手上げ侍を習得しているとはマジで俺らのこと知ってるっぽいな。
Yeah, okay, so he's saying, but in any case, the Y pose samurai, it's like something that he's like still expressing confusion of like how does she actually know it. Ojo-san. Who's he talking about? Mitsuru? Ojo-san would be like, my lady kind of thing. Oh no, he must be talking about Hamuko, so he says, yeah, so you guys have all forgotten her? Ken says, I'm sorry, I'm trying very hard to think. He says, I gotta admit, I'm really, like, I have to say I'm very sorry. You did save us after all. It's alright, no worries. This is a very, like, we don't really understand anything about this place anyway. Let's see. Oh, okay, so she says... Oh, okay, so... She says, there's a lot about this world we don't understand, like a dinosaur with a human face and a cat that can talk. What were you just saying?
つか猫じゃねえよ。
And I'm not a cat.
僕は悪い人じゃないと思います。
He says, I don't think I'm a bad person.
自分でも理由はわからないし、会うのは初めてですけど、でも
I don't really understand anything that's going on, and I'm pretty sure this is the first time we've met, but
ほら、コロマルも同意見だって。
he says, see, Koromaru has the same... Koromaru agrees with me? I guess I missed what he was agreeing with.
ありがとう、天田くん。コロマル。
She says, thank you, Amada-kun, Koromaru.
まあ、あんま気負うな。まあ、あんま気負うな。
I have no idea what he said. I'm trying to look up that word. Kyo. Okay. He says, hey, don't get too worked up.
無理しても疲れるだけだ。急がなくたっていずれわかるだろう。
Don't tire yourself out on don't tire yourself out on pointless activity. We're gonna need to head out soon anyway.
新垣先輩。きっと大丈夫だよ。
It'll be okay, Hamuko.
うまく言えないけど、今ならそんな気がするんだ。
I don't know why, but that's just the feeling I get right now.
ありがとう、ひかりちゃん。
Thank you, Hikari.
きっとなんとかなるよね。頑張ろう。
I think she's just like, well, whatever happens, let's keep at it.
ところで、君たちはどうやってこの世界にやってきたんだ？
On that topic, how did you all come to be in this world?
ね。
Alright, so they were in Tartarus. We did it. Good job.
なんだ？ 行こう。
Let's go.
そっか。みんなタルタロスから来たんだ。
I see. So you came from Tartarus.
私はベルベットルームに入ったらいつの間にかこっちに来てて。
She says I was in the velvet room when I got pulled in here.
そちらについては差し出がましいようですが。
Okay. I think Elizabeth says I can give you more details.
びっくりした。
Oh, you scared me.
呼ばれて飛び出てパンパカパン。エリザベスとテオのおなーり。
You have called and we have answered. Da da da. Elizabeth and Theo are here.
相変わらず謎のテンションだな。
Again with this mysterious mood apparently.
誰よこの美人なお姉さんは。
He's like, wait, who is this beautiful lady? I have no idea.
まあまあこれはおたわむれを。まあまあこれはおたわむれを。
No clue.
私たちは皆様の頼れる協力者。私は姉のエリザベス。そして。
We are here to be your assistants, or something like that. We're here to assist you with your endeavors. I am Elizabeth, and this.
弟のテオドアでございます。皆様混乱されているようですので。
Yeah, he said. She said, I am basically like I am Elizabeth, the sister, and then Theo came in and said, I am Theodore, the brother.
我ら兄弟現状の解説にまかり越しました次第でございます。
Please rely. For some reason, they're emphasizing that they're siblings. I guess just because the other team hasn't met them before. But she says if there's anything that you need us, please rely on us for anything you need.
ああ、この人たちがベルベットルームの住人？
Ah, so you're the ones who live in the Velvet Room.
リーダーのペルソナを呼び出したりするっていう。
Let's see. I think she's like, yeah. So that's where our leader gets his personas from.
話には聞いていたが、そうか。こんな形で会うことになるとはな。
So she's like, I've heard of you. We've heard stories about you. It's good to finally meet you. Although I wasn't expecting you to look like this.
それで現状の解説と。
Well then, will you explain our situation?
新しくいらした皆様とこちらの女性の関係についてです。新しくいらした皆様とこちらの女性の関係についてです。
He says, I think he says, you've all come here. No, he's saying you all are related, are connected to Hamuko here.
同じ世界から来た身でありながら面識があるのは片側だけ。
He says you all come from the same world, however. Okay, yeah, so, however, your acquaintance is one-sided. Interesting.
これは双方が違う世界から来た。我々はそう考えております。
It is our speculation that you have come from two parallel worlds.
どういうことですか？
What do you mean by that?
申し訳ございませんが、我々には答えかねます。
Kotai kanemasu. What is that? Kanemasu? She says, I'm sorry, but I'm unable to answer.
ですが、ベルベットルームはお客様の定めと不可分の部屋。
No, kaneru. Kaneru, is to be unable to do something. Let's see. So she says, I think she's saying like a parallel world is similar to the Velvet Room.
全く無意味なことは起こりません。あなたがこの世界で皆様と巡り合ったのも。
Beyond that, I can't. Beyond that, I can't explain further.
ええ、きっと必然ね。
Hitsuzen. She says it's inevitable.
マーガレット姉上
Margaret. Big sister Margaret.
いたんかい。
She's here too.
この出会いは意味のあることと存じます。いわば運命とも
Let's see. Okay, she says this. I cannot. No. I believe that this meeting that this meeting has meaning. She's suspecting that it's by
テオがこの
That it's
シャレオツな被り物に導かれたのもまた決まった運命。
Elizabeth is agreeing that it's probably fate.
これは姉上が着せたのでしょ
とてもよく似合っているわよ。
これは姉上が着せたのでしょ
I guess he hasn't seen her in her outfit before. He says, wait, when did you get this? Like, when did you put this on? Margaret says, it suits you very well.
そうね。ポップコーンだけに。
On the other hand, popcorn.
姉上思いつかないのでしたら無理にギャグを言う必要はないのでは
He says, sister, there's no call to make fun.
ああ、ポップコーンは難易度が高い。
Popcorn is he says that's true. Popcorn is it has a high difficulty level.
そういう問題
That's your problem?
すみません。話を戻してもいいですか？
Excuse me, but can we get back to the story?
違う世界から来たのは分かったんですが、この出会いに問題はないんですよね。
Okay, so she says, I understand the idea of coming from another world, but I don't understand. But my question is now about, like, this meeting, our meeting.
ええ、おそらくは。
Of course, it makes sense that you would wonder.
私たちと一緒にいてもいいってことですよね。 よかった。私たちと一緒にいてもいいってことですよね。
Ishoni itemo ite. I'm not sure what she's saying here.
いいの？
I guess she was saying if that's the case, then it's fine for us to be here. Like, I have no problem with us being here. Hamuko says, wait, you're okay with it?
いいも何もダメな理由もないし、そっちも困ってるんでしょ？
Whether we're okay with it or not doesn't really matter. We're here, aren't we?
正直君のことはまだわからないが
She says, to be honest, I still don't I still don't recognize you, still don't know who you are.
この状況を考えれば協力体制を取った方がいいだろう。
協力体制 Not sure.
俺っちも賛成。可愛い子ならなお歓迎ですし。
He says, so I guess Mitsuru says, I guess she said, like, welcome to the team, and Junpei says, he says, I can't help but welcome such a cute girl.
この世界どんな強敵がいるのか楽しみになってきたな。
Akito says, let's see, Donna. He says, no matter how strong the enemy, I'll be looking forward to it.
出たな脳筋戦闘バカ。
No Kin Sento. He says, you muscle-bound idiot.
誰がバカだ。シンジはそうやっていつも人のことを。
Hey, who are you calling an idiot? You said the same thing once upon a time.
秋こそそうやってすぐキャンキャン人に噛みついてくるだろうが。
Okay. Akikoso. Oh, never mind. I was misreading something. He says, something like, when did you become... No. They're going back and forth, like, about each other's past.
やめないか二人とも。今はそんな場合じゃないだろう。
Mitsuru says, cut it out, you two. We got better things to do.
二人とも相変わらずだな。
You two are the same as ever.
それにしても
Sore ni shitemo is like, in any case, in any event.
いたんかい。
Jeez, stop getting so scared when everybody shows up.
やだち。それ2回目。
Oh, she says, gee, that's the second time now.
これだけペルソナ使いが揃うとなかなか壮観だな、囚人。
Let's see.
これだけペルソナ使いが揃うとなかなか壮観だな、囚人。
She's like teasing him, I guess, because there are other Persona users. She's like, how does that feel? It's like, I don't care. Kokoro tsuyoi. Like, Kokoro tsuyoi. Strong-willed. It makes me...
俺もそう思う。
Yeah, it makes me, like, pumps me up.
きっとみんなで力を合わせればこの状況も打破できる。
Okay. Yep. As if we combine all of our strength, then there's nothing we won't be able to overcome.
我が輩も同意見だ。戦力は多い方がいいからな。
We're gonna just saying I agree too.
じゃあ何回目かわかんねえけど、あれやっとくか。自己紹介。
He says, it seems like we're gonna have to keep doing this, but should we get to introductions?
またやるとか罰ゲームか。
She says, this again? It's like a punishment, it's like a penalty game.
名乗るのが遅くなってしまったが、私はキリ城に釣る。
Nanori no ga... Oh, interesting. She's telling...
名乗るのが遅くなってしまったが、私はキリ城に釣る。
Okay, no, she's just saying she'll start, like she'll begin. So something I learned recently is that Mitsuru's last name, Kirijo, there's a character in it. So if you look in the red text on her speech bubble, the first character there is Kiri. I think Kiri. And that actually means Paulania, which is the name of the mall in Persona 3. I always just figured it was just a name, but it's actually a specific type of tree. So Paulania Mall and the Kirijo group are both like, I don't remember if they were explicitly linked in the game, but I thought that was a pretty cool little connection there.
この特別課外活動部の部長および月光館学園で生徒会長を務めている
She says, I am the leader of this, I'm the leader of the special, whatever C stands for, and I am the student council president at, wait, is that right? Seito Kaicho, yeah. She's the student council president at Kekokan High School.
キリジョウってもしかしてあのキリジョウグループの
Kirijo from the Kirijo group?
そうそう、あのキリジョーグループの令嬢で生徒会長もこなす超ハイスペック。
He says, this is the super high spec heiress of the Kirijo group.
真田明彦だ。ボクシング部で主将をしている。
There we go. Specialized extracurricular execution squad. Let's see. He says I am wait a minute. Sanada? Is that his last name?
真田明彦だ。
For some reason I doubted. Sanada Akihito. The what is the word? Leader, I guess, of the boxing club.
ボクシング首相すげえ
Boxing club leader. Awesome.
悔しいくらいのイケメンクマクマも負けておられん
He's like, no, this cool hot guy isn't gonna steal. I'm not gonna lose to this new guy.
体作りなら何でも相談に乗るぞ。栄養管理からメニュー構築までな。
He's talking about his interests. He says he likes training in protein.
どうせ何にでもプロテインぶっかけるだけだろうが。
Why you gotta always bring protein up like this?
バカにするなよ。プロテインといっても種類は豊富で。
He says, "Hey, you don't make you won't make a fool of me." You might. I don't know. It's not just protein.
一応高3ってことになるか。
He says, "I'm Shinjiro. I'm third year student, I guess."
よろしく頼む。以上だ。
Thank you for having me. That's it. I'm done.
終わり
That's it.
これ以上は特に言うこともね。
I don't have anything else to say.
原垣先輩見た目は怖いけどすっごく仲間思いで優しいんだよ
She says he looks scary when you first meet him, but he's a really good guy.
料理もお環境でみんなにもご飯作ってくれたり
Okankyu? She says he can cook just as well as your mom. He can cook on the level of your mom, and he often makes us meals. Hey, you rat! What are you talking about?
そのごめんなさい
Oh, I'm sorry.
私の知ってる新垣先輩はそうで違いました
The Shinjiro I know is like that. Are you different? Is it not the same for you?
いやいや、花丸大正解よ。
He says, nope, you got it dead on the money.
新垣さんの所持スキル、おかんが絶対入ってるっしょ。
He says he's definitely the dorm mom.
順平てめえ
Junpei, you bastard.
あーっと、次は天田少年とコロマルの番な。
Ah, isn't it Amada and Karama's turn?
天田健です。
I'm Ken Amada.
で、この犬がコローマル。僕らはコロマルって呼んでます。
He says, and this dog is named Koromaru.
柴犬のアルビノで、犬だけど立派なペルソナ使いなんですよ。
He's an albino Shiba Inu. I don't remember that actually. And he says he's also a Persona user.
かわいい。ふさふさでモフモフ。
She says like he's so fluffy and squishy.
犬なのにペルソナを使えるなんてすっごくお利口さんだね。
Oh, okay, she says he's very, not only is he a Persona user, but he's also very well behaved.
あんだの我が輩だってふさふさでモフモフなペルソナ使い。
Lady Anne, but I'm also very fluffy and squishy, and I can use a Persona.
お前猫じゃねえって言ってんのにそこは主張すんのかよ。
Hey, aren't you always going on about how I'm not a cat?
天田くんは小学生？
Are you a Amada-kun, are you a elementary schooler?
はい、小学5年生です。
Yes, I'm a fifth year elementary schooler. I remember learning recently that the Japanese school system has different years than ours. So I want to say it's 6 years elementary school, and then 3 years high, 3 years middle, 3 years high. So he's in his second to last year.
背はまだ少し小さいですけど、先輩たちには負けませんよ。
He says, I might not be tall, but I'm not going to lose to my upperclassmen.
コロマル同様頑張ります。よろしくお願いします。
おーし、じゃあ次は俺っちな。
Alright, it's my turn.
高校2年特別課外活動部のエース、その名も伊織淳平。
He says, I'm the ace of the Seas Brigade, Junpei Iori.
ああ、ちなみに恋人の千鳥ん命だから女性陣はそこんとこよろしくね。
Let's see. He says... Wait a minute.
ああ、ちなみに恋人の千鳥ん命だから女性陣はそこんとこよろしくね。
He says, incidentally, I have a girlfriend named Chidori. But I hope the, because... I think he's saying, I have a girlfriend already, so don't go, like, chasing after me.
うっざ、そんな情報誰もいらないっつうの。
He says, as if anybody needed that piece of information.
いやー、ユーカリッチの気持ちに応えられなくて申し訳ない。
He says, let's see. He says, I'm sorry, Yukari, but I keep telling you I can't return your feelings.
っていうことで、次はユカリッチの番。
And on that note, it's Yukari's turn.
ホームラン級のバカはほっといて。
Okay, so Home run Q. So home run would be like home run. I don't know why she wouldn't say like oh, he's a home run level idiot is what she's saying. So like he's a super dummy.
竹場ゆかりです。私も2年で弓道やってます。
She says, I'm Yukari Takeba. I am a second year and I am in the archery team, or the archery club rather.
やっぱりあの人だったんだ。
And says, oh, you are her.
そっか。弓道で自分を磨いてたからあんなに背筋が通ってるんだ。 そっか。弓道で自分を磨いてたからあんなに背筋が通ってるんだ。 そっか。弓道で自分を磨いてたから。
Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, so she says, I see. So you polished up your skills in the archery club. You polished up your skills and trained your muscles in the archery club. Anne seems to recognize her.
見た目だけじゃないぞ。この人は演技も神がかってる。
Mitame dake janai zo. Mitame. She's like, I reckon. Oh, Mitame is her appearance. She says it's not just her looks. What are they referring to?
何の話？
What are you talking about?
おっと、これはクジャクインレイカの話だった。気にするな。
She says, don't worry about it.
おっと、これはクジャクインレイカの話だった。気にするな。
I am completely lost as to what they're talking about. She's talking about a peacock of some kind, kujaku.
おっと、これはクジャクインレイカの話だった。気にするな。 よくわかんないけど、ラストは風花かな。
She says, I don't really understand what's going on, but anyway, Fuka's next.
はい、はじめまして、山岸風花です。
Alright, nice to meet you. I'm Yamagishi Fuka.
未熟ですけど、皆さんのナビをやってます。同じナビの方がいて、心強いです。
She says, I'm still new to this, but I'm like acting as everybody's navigator. I hope I can work well alongside you guys navigators.
ナビ仲間来たー。
Another navigator.
ナビが3人もいるなんてすっごいね。情報支援はバッチリじゃない？
She's like, 3 navigators. This is awesome. You look like you'd be perfect for the job.
おお、みんなよろしく頼んだ。
Futaba is very excitedly hoping to get along with
あ
everybody.
の SF 映画の 世界のこといろいろ教えてね。お互いに協力しよう。
She says, please tell me everything you know about that science fiction world, and I'll do the same. Like, I'll help you out however I need to.
はい、任せてください。
Yes, please leave it to me.
他にメンバーがあと2人いる。今ははぐれてしまっているが。
We do have 2 other members, but right now they are, they've become lost.
ええ、協力して早く見つけ出しましょう。
Yeah, okay, so he says we should go find them as soon as possible.
だな。じゃあ、俺らの自己紹介も言っとくか。
Alright, so he says now it's our turn to do our introductions. Hopefully they skip this part. Yay! Okay, so everybody else introduced themselves to the Gakukan High School students.
私たち以外にもペルソナ使いがいたと。
So she says we're surprised that you guys could use personas too.
ナギさんとヒカリちゃんはペルソナ使いじゃないんだよね。
But you two aren't persona users, are you?
この映画館がおかしくなった時からずっとここにいたの？
How did you come to be in a strange place like this theater?
そのはっきりしたことは覚えてなくて、
I don't rightly know.
気づいたらここにいて、ずっと記憶がぼんやりしてる。
I think she says from the moment, from the first thing she can remember, she's always been here.
あの謎の存在、どうも一緒にいたんですよね。
She says in this like story or this memory that you have, was Do there the whole time too?
あいつのせいじゃねえの？どう考えてもどうが怪しいだろ。
He says, oh, you don't think it could be his fault, do you? He is kind of like, I never thought of it before, but he is kind of creepy.
どうだけにポポポ。
Or kind of suspicious, rather. Teddy says just Do is suspicious? Is he the only one who's suspicious?
ギャグじゃねえよ。つかどう考えてもそうだろっていう。
He's like, yo, this isn't a joke. I actually think he's pretty suspicious.
でもヒカリ、クマたちが来てもう寂しくないクマね。
But Hikari, as soon as Teddy and the others came, you weren't lonely anymore, were you?
賑やかであったかい。
Midiyaka. Yeah, okay, she says, you've made it, it's become lively and warm since you've come.
よかった。表情も最初に会った時より随分とリラックスしてるみたい。
She says, I'm glad that you've been able to relax and enjoy yourself recently.
そうかな。自分じゃよくわからなくて。
Is that so? I still don't get it, really. He says I don't think anybody really gets it.
私もそう思う。
I think so too.
最初より笑うようになったし、喋るようになった。
She says, but recently you've been able to laugh and you've become able to laugh? No, you're able to laugh and talk with us.
私もそう感じますよ。こんな状況ですけれど、よかったわ。
Yep, I've been thinking the same thing and I'm glad for you.
そっか。私、そうだったんだ。
Hikari says she feels the same way. Seems like she's been a little bit more smiley recently.
あ、そういえば。
Ooh, that reminds me.
いきなり何？
What is it all of a sudden?
さっき映画の中で拾ったんだ。この召喚機、誰のだろう？
While we were in the movie theater earlier, I found this. Whose is it?
中皆さんペルソナを召喚してましたよね。
In battle earlier, was there anyone? Everyone was able to call their personas, weren't they?
嫌なことが重なりやがる。
I don't like. Okay, I don't like how this is going, or I don't like where this is going.
アイギスは召喚機を必要としない。となると落としたのは
Aegis doesn't use an evoker to summon her persona, so the only one who could have dropped it is our leader.
アイギスがついていたとしても限界がある。一刻も早く救出に向かうぞ。
He's shaking that fist with some ferocity. He says we need to get back to that. We need to get back into the. Yeah, we need to get back to where we were and track them down right away.
待て。動くにしても数が多い。指揮系統は統一した方がいいだろう。
She says, "Hold on, there's still too many ways we can go." So this is when they join our team, I guess.
俺たちが合流してからも指揮はずっと彼に任せています。
Okay, yeah, he says we've basically had very good luck, very good results in trusting ourselves to this guy.
指揮はこのまま彼にお願いするのがいいと思いますが、どうですか？
I think it would be a good idea for us to all join forces and work together. What do you say?
頼めるか。
Can we rely on you? Or will you have us, I guess? Leave it to me.
ありがとう。早々で悪いが頼らせてもらう。
Thank you. Sorry to put this on you so suddenly, but we'll be in your care. Let's see. Mitsuru is deep in thought of some kind?
なあ、お前の世界のことだが。
She says, "Hey, Hamuko, your world." Oh yeah, we just got through the introductions. Sorry about that.
トイレ行ってますけど。
Oh, she said she was about to ask Hamuko about her world, and Hikari says she's in the bathroom right now.
そうか。
I see.
浮かない顔だな。ま、気持ちはわかるが。浮かない顔だな。ま、気持ちはわかるが。
Oh, okay. He says she looked like she was like really depressed. But I can understand why.
あいつの話がマジならそれこそ SF みたいな話だよな。
Okay, yeah, if what she was saying is true, then this is some bona fide science fiction territory we're in.
違う世界に俺たちの知らない俺たちがいるってことだろ。
From coming from another world, knowing who we are when we have no idea who who she is.
そういうのを考えたことありますけど、本当にあるのかな？不思議ですね。
He says, yeah, it really does make you think. It's very mysterious.
もう一人の俺っちか。
He's like, I'm all alone again.
超イケメンモデルで全世界の女子にモテモテとかだったらどうするよ。
Oh, what if I'm a super popular model in the other world?
それ別人でしょ。転生しない限り無理だから。
She says that's a different person, isn't it? That would be a totally different person, isn't it? It's not really worth thinking about.
ま、あの子の反応を見 限りそう変わらないっぽいけど。
She's like, but she seemed to recognize you pretty quickly, so that's not it.
言いそびれてたんですけど。
Isobire. Let's see, that's new. Oh, okay, so she said she missed her chance to say something earlier.
映画の中で怪盗団や特捜隊のみんなが助けに来てくれた時、
Back in the movie when the Phantom Thieves and the Special Investigation Team saved
一
us.
瞬だけルキアがリーダーと誤認したんです。一瞬だけルキアがリーダーと誤認したんです。
I don't know what Dukia is. So I'm not really sure what she's saying.
何？
わかる。性格は違うんだけど雰囲気っつうの？
Let's see.
わかる。性格は違うんだけど雰囲気っつうの？
I don't know what he's talking about.
リーダーと似てるんだよな。うまく言えないんだけどさ。
So he's saying that she reminds him of their leader. She has the same like skill level.
初めて会うはずなのに馴染むっていうか、なんでだろう。
She says it's the first time they've met. It's the first time we've met, but she does seem somewhat familiar. I wonder why.
コロマルも同意してるみたいですね。
Koromaru and I are also wondering that same thing.
ま、考えたとこで答えなんか出ねえ。普通にしてりゃ問題ねえだろ。
He says, well, we can think all we want, but we're not going to get any answers. So, probably best to just act normally.
そうだな。何にせよ、今はリーダーとアイギスの救出が先だ。
Yeah, okay, so basically best thing we can do right now is to get back out and look for our friends. I desperately need them to be done with this conversation. Hamuko is back and she's looking for the Gekkokan students.
びっくりした。
You scared me.
ごめん、ぼーっとしてて。なになに、どうしたの？
She's like, sorry for jumping. What do you need?
混ざってこいよって難しいか。
Oh, he says that must be hard, huh?
まああいつらが混乱する気持ちもわかるけどさ。
He's like, I understand why they would be confused.
そっちの気持ち考えたらやるせないっつうかつれえよな。
Yeah, he's like, it would be difficult. It would be, I'm not sure how to translate it.
私全然大丈夫だよ。パラレルとかこれぞ SF って感じだし。
She says, hey, it's totally fine. Parallel worlds are like, it's super sci-fi. And it feels pretty cool. You can think of us as your allies, I think.
ありがとう。元気づけてくれてるんだね。
She says, thank you for trying to cheer me
だ
up.
って仲間のことあん んなに心配してたのに。
Oh, but I'm sure your allies are worried about you.
ありがとう。みんな本当に優しいね。
Thank you again. Everybody is so kind.
でもたとえみんなが私のこと知らなくても私にとっては大事な仲間なんだ。
She says even if they don't remember me, they're still my precious friends.
それだけは変わらないし変えたくない。
That hasn't changed. And it can't change.
だからアイギスやリーダー探しもバッチリ手伝うつもり。
She says that's why it's my plan to rescue Igus and their leader with all my strength.
強いんだね。
You're so strong.
そうかな。多分みんながいてくれるからだよ。
Well, I'm only strong because I'm only strong because of everyone else's help, I think.
もし本当に一人きりだったら私ここまで来れなかったもん。
She says I think she's like I could have been truly alone, but we've come all this way.
私もみんなとここで会えてよかった。
I'm glad that I met everyone as well.
よーし次も頑張るから見ててね。
She says like let's do our best together. And there we go. Got our new squad and a new track.
怪我大丈夫？
ペルソナの所持数がいっぱいのようだね。
I think that's the third and final iteration of Cinematic Tale playing in the background there. And then we got our Persona 3 battle music, which we will hear next time, because I am just about at my limit here. So, thanks guys for coming out. We'll see you next time.